Okay, so MKF here, and it is Tuesday night. Tomorrow I am headed out to Birmingham, Alabama. Gonna get kickstand up probably about 6 or 6:30 and take off. I'm headed to the BMW motorcycle rally down there. I'm here in Tri-Cities, Tennessee, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it. Still got my bag to put on the back, but I think the bike's ready to go. You know, 2013 GS1200. So I think this is going to be a fun trip. I've been looking forward to it. So I hit the road leaving Johnson City pretty early. I think it was around close to 6:30 or something like that, and don't live too far from the interstate, so jumped on the bike, checked the tire pressure, seemed okay, and hit the interstate. Riding early in the morning, just that coolness in the air as you're going down the road. It's really hard to beat, and so this trip is off to a great start. So I'm riding down the road, and I looked down at my tire pressure, and for some reason my front tire just had jumped up a couple clicks and concerned me a little bit. So I pulled over. Dropped a little pressure out, rolled on a little bit, and seemed to be perfect, both the front and the back. And you know, I don't know why that happened. I thought I had it set, but you know, sometimes I guess when I put my bag on and I got on, and then things started to heat up a little bit. But things turned out well, and never had to mess with the rest of the trip. So. So if you can see the sign there, I'm passing by the popular exit that takes you over to Pigeon Forge and Dolly World, as I call it, better known as Dollywood, or to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So if you've never been there, you ought to stop in into the Great Smoky Mountains. So I'm here in Knoxville now, and traffic's really not too bad. And you know, sometimes you elect to take the bypass. I just went straight on through town. So cruised right through Knoxville, turned south on 75, and headed toward Cleveland, Tennessee, and Chattanooga. Alright, so I have made it to Cleveland, Tennessee, and stopped in at Hardee's. It's I think it's like 180 miles from this morning when I left out. Headed to Birmingham, Alabama, and sitting outside just got this, and it's gonna be delicious. There's the bike, and it is running great. So Just wanted to check in with you guys. Going to leave here in a little bit and fuel up the bike and then head on toward Chattanooga. So we'll check in then. There were some thunderstorms all around Birmingham when I checked the radar this morning, but we'll see. You know, when we get there, we'll just see how it goes. So check in with you later. That's Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I have a great view of it. And off to my right is the Tennessee River, and this is just a gorgeous view. If you've never had a chance to visit this area, you ought to come check it out and bring your family. You really enjoy it. So I've got just a little run out 24 here before I turn south toward Birmingham. So once into Alabama, you can see the roads were a little bit crazy and definitely bumpy. Okay, so finally make it down to turn into the Barber Museum and Park, and it's a little right turn here, and I'm going to slow down the video a little bit so you can check it out, the sign there. And it's probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles on this little access road that takes you back to the park. So if you look straight ahead there, you can see the museum building, and I'm going to circle around here to the left and find my way in, because that's where registration was at for the rally. Overall, I'll tell you what, it was just a great trip down, and the motorcycle ran unbelievable. The weather was excellent. Like I said earlier, I thought I was going to run into storms in several places when I looked at the radar this morning, but man, it was just great. So here I am pulling in the parking lot, and I'm going to pull down to the little parking area, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. It is Alabama, and a little bit muggy, so you know, it really did feel good after about 380 miles, only stopping one time to fuel up and grab some breakfast. and you can see some other bikes there that some guys that are already there. And so time to go in and register for the rally. Okay, so I made it to Birmingham, Alabama. Just got registered for the rally, and I'm inside the Barber Museum. You can see all the bikes and everything. It's crazy in here. But I had a good trip down, and didn't hit any weather. I was thinking I was going to, but I didn't. So that was great. And no lines to stand in to get registered. So it was a really good trip. You know, I think around 370, maybe 380. So had a great time coming down. The GS1200 ran like crazy. It was great, and just crunching right along, you know. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to the rally, and I'm kind of showing you guys around the museum a little bit while I'm doing so. But looking forward to the rally and meeting some guys, you know, that have the same desire as myself to get out and ride the GS1200. And of course, you know, part of the rally is always having some good food, so be doing that. What do we got here? The Lotus Top 292 Indy car. So anyway, all kinds of stuff in here, man. So I'll come back and give you guys a better look, but for now you can kind of get the idea. So yeah, BMW Rally 2014. I'm excited, and can't wait for this whole experience to happen. So I'll catch you guys later. This is MKF out. There's just some guys out here on the track. So check them out in their cars coming by. Okay, so day one turned out to be just awesome. Great trip down, great weather, bike ran great, the GS1200. Just loving that bike and can't wait to ride it more and more. So on to the motel for the night, and that is after I made a stop and had some good barbecue. So check out the next video, day 2.